Brabus.
You look uncomfortable though.
It doesn't suit me, innit?
I don't think so.
This is the cheapest out of all of them, 140. I can get this in my sleep. But I feel like if I get this, I'm downgraded. This is fresh. And what's this, 330? This is fresh. Fucking hell. Bro, he's got a fire extinguisher in there. That's crazy. Yeah. I can blow £1 million in a month. Like, I'm being honest with you.
10 to 15,000, yeah?
Million.
Oh, million. Sorry, bro.
10 to 15,000, I'll be broke. I'll be on universal credit. We finished the business meeting. It was a great success for the business meeting. So now we're going to Exclusive Autos. They're based in Watford. I bought 2 cars already from them. That's where I bought the Porsche and I bought the Mercedes E53 limited edition. So now I'm just going to go see what kind of vehicles they have in stock. If I'm lucky, I might see something, a supercar that I might be interested in getting. So yeah, so let's go see what they have. If I like something, I'm just gonna go get it. Simple as that. Add it into my fleet. You know, I don't wait around and waiting for my until I get paid. The end of the month bullshit. Nah. If I like it, I'll go get it. Fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You make it sound so easy. Like buying a car for you is like buying a bag of sweets. It is. I mean, I put myself in this position that my credit is good, my business credit is good, my finances is always on point. You know what I'm saying? That's one thing I never slack on. So yeah, this is what it is, you know. But remember, all of this was I planned it, and all of this wasn't something that I just woke up one day and just said, boom, I want to live this life. I actually, you know, experience the good times and the bad times, and now I'm experiencing the best times because I put in the work.
You feel like money's lost its value to you? I remember I asked you this earlier.
Yeah, well, I'll say money has lost its value and hasn't lost its value, in a sense that it's lost its value because the stuff that you can get now with the money are not what you could have got before 10 years ago. You understand? Okay. So, for like example, £1 million now, 5 to 10 years ago, it's not what £1 million is now. Yeah. I can blow £1 million in a month. Like, I'm being honest with you.
Okay.
5 or 10 years ago, £1 million is people can live with that forever. It will probably be equivalent of 10 or 15 million. So I think everything now is expensive, and you know, I can go right now and spend 10 bags on going out on some clothes or whatever, but you know, it's I don't know, it's hard because most of my stuff that I buy and I use with the money is all on my card. So when you're spending it with your card, you don't really feel it. And my mindset is that I can make that back tomorrow. So like, I can spend 10 bags now, and then I know the next day I've already made that 10 bags back.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it has lost its value because I'm now a bit more relaxed spending money. Than before that, I was more. I had to think twice about it. I had to make up an excuse on why I don't want to buy it, and I have to be patient and wait for my time to be able to afford it. But now it feels good that I can walk into a place and knowing that I can get anything I want, and it's up to me if I want to get it. You know, as it says in my plate, up to Ken. It's always up to me. So if I want to get that, it's up to me. It's depending on that. But I always make a calculated decision, so I don't go out. I'm not a spontaneous buyer. So before I want to buy a supercar, like I want to get a supercar, I've already planned it a month ago. So I said, okay, it's going to cost me this amount, boom, boom, boom. It's going to take me a month to save up 200 bags, for example, like 200 bags, and I can use it to buy outright, or I could, whatever, I can put down 60K on the depot, and then I'll budget for that month, you know, and then after that month is done, I've got like 50K or 60K, I can get it on finance, or I can just buy it outright. So yeah.
I saw you have a very, very fancy card, a card that not everyone can just get. Can you explain to the viewers what card you have and how did you go about getting it?
Well, yeah, so basically I've got the American Platinum card, so it's a metal card. It has unlimited spend, and it's only a few % of people who can get that, and you have to have a certain amount of millions or certain amount of status in your business and in your accounts to be able to get that. So from what I know, all my friends that are on 1% or 0.5%, they all have that. It's unlimited, so I can go right now and spend £1 million a month. I mean, spend £1 million for that month. But the only thing is that they give you 30 days to pay that back. So you have to be careful. You have to have that self-control not to get yourself into debt. So you have to be careful. So yeah, that card is very hard to get. I mean, I even know footballers that don't even have that card. So for you to get that card, you have to send them a 12-month bank statement for your business. Amex will do a credit check on you. They will also do a credit check on your business. Make sure that you can afford the affordability of it. And then some of them, if you're not making what we're making, some of them have a limit of probably a mil or $500,000. But I went for the unlimited, expense. So
out of curiosity, how much are you making per year, per annum?
Per year, on the business.
On the business,
I'd say anything between 10 to 15. 10 to 15.
10 to 15,000, yeah?
Million.
Oh, million. Sorry, bro.
10 to 15,000, I'll be broke. I'll be on universal credit. I'll be universal credit, man. Gee, nah. 10 to 15 million a year.
How do you scale a business to that size? Because you started with a van, right?
Bro, I started in a man in a van.
So how do you go from a man in a van, a couple £1,000 investment, to turning over 10, 15 million a year?
The 3 P's: patience, persistence, and perseverance.
Don't give me that, man. How do you do it, bro? How do you do it, bro?
You need to get my course,
give them a little gem from the course.
Okay, cool. So basically, how to do it is never taking no for an answer.
Okay.
And when I say never taking no for an answer, you're gonna get a lot of people rejecting you.
Yeah.
And you're gonna get a lot of contracts that are not gonna choose you. But how do you deal with it? Is how do you deal with of obstacles? Like how do you deal with obstacles? You gotta be a hurdle runner. Is it me? I broke the world record in hurdles. Like I'm always jumping over hurdles. You know what I'm saying? I'm one of them man that if I can't jump over, I'm picking up the hurdles, I'm dashing out of the way, and I'm gonna just keep going. This is how you have to see it, because life is a bunch of hurdles.
Yeah.
Like boom, 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 and all you have to do is just jump over it, and just keep going. So you have to know how to handle rejection. You have to be be a problem solver. And when I say you have to understand, know how to handle no's, is that I got rejected so many times when I was setting up the logistics company. A lot of people was like, "Oh no, we don't need you. We got a bigger company, blah blah. We don't need you as a man in a van." Friends are telling me, "Why are you a man in a van? That is so blah blah blah, degrading. Like you're not really making money." Blah, blah. But I've zoned all of that out, and I said to myself, nobody's gonna take away my vision, and I'm not gonna listen to no no's, because I know where I want to be. So you just gotta accept that you're gonna win, and eventually, like your situation now is not gonna be your situation in the next 2 years, next 5 years, in the next 6 months. As long as if you believe in yourself and you say, look, write down where you want to be in the next 6 months, and then just wake up every day, put it on your notes in your phone. Wake up every day in the morning, look at where you want to be, look at the person you want to be, how much you want to make. Before you go to bed, look at that, and then just go out and get it. And that will keep you like motivated, and that will keep you understanding your why, and that's what I did. So that's just something little that I could give you guys.
Okay. So if you had to start your business again today, let's say you lost all your money, you got a phone call that Ken, the business has gone bankrupt, we got no money, all the cars gone, all the money gone. How would you make it back? What knowledge, what skills do you have that would allow you to make that money back?
I'll rob a bank. I'll rob a bank. I'll call my Nigerian connect. Yo, bro, how come you do a 4199? I'll be on the phone to Hush Puppy. I'll be like, yo, listen, Hush Puppy, like, help me, Chale, help me. Hey, they pepper soup me or they killed me. No, I'm joking. But what I'll do, is if I was to like go broke, and how I will make it back, simple. I'll use the same template that I used before, and I've always been using. And that template, I'll give you a little bit of that template. That template is finding out what your niche is and what you're good at, and what could, no matter if it's a COVID or any other circumstances that will happen in life, there's always gonna be a need for it. Logistics, there's a need for logistics. And once you find that niche, put your unique selling point into it. So that means, say for example, you're I'm gonna start with my logistic company. Like I'm a logistic owner, and I know that everybody else is doing logistics. I'm a man on a van, for example, and everybody's a man on a van offering a cheaper rate. Why would this customer go with me rather than going with this other person doing the same thing, offering the same price or cheaper price? Why? Put your own unique selling point into it. Number one is that your personality. Number two is how well you could do the job, and number three is add additional services. Have you ever been to like supermarkets and just retail shops, and you buy an item, and then they ask you, say, oh hi, do you want to add this blah 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 into your order? Is there anything else that you want? There's a reason why they're asking, is there anything else? Is because they're trying to do an add-on. They're trying to add on additional stuff into your purchase, which is benefiting them themselves, and is also giving them the unique selling points. You know, but rather than you going to a shop, you just pay for this and then walk off, blah, blah, blah. But they're asking you if you want an additional stuff. So you have to understand what is your unique selling point. Once you find out what you want to do in life and the business you want to do, and knowing that it's COVID proof, COVID proof, worldly proof, there's something, there's going to be a demand for it and a supply for it. Add your little twist, because 9 out of 10 is that other somebody else is probably doing the same thing that you thought about doing. But don't let that stop you, because you have to put your spin in it. So I put my own Ken effect on my logistics company. So I went from a man in a van to doing constructions, to doing friggin' waste clearance, to doing friggin' removals, you know, to adding more stuff into my services from that one logistics company. We did like 6 or 7 different services. Okay. So yeah, so that's what you have to do, and then put your spice in it.
Okay. So you mentioned the construction side of your business a few times now. So what do you do in construction? So
we do anything between 500 to 1,000 units. So we assemble the kitchen. We work with a company, a German company. And they basically, with all these new builds and stuff, they basically design the kitchens, and then we get the kitchens, and then we basically just fit the kitchens in the construction company, in the construction site, in the new builds. We then do all we've got the crane operators, we've got then the carpenters, the builders, the handymans. You know, we also have the surveyors as well. So we can basically manage a whole site. So we can go basically get a contract from a government or whatever, and then they'll tell us, okay, cool, we're going to give you this site for 3 to 5 years. Give us a quote of what you need. So we will then source out our carpenters. We'll then source out our surveyors. We will then source out everything, and we'll make a whole complete quote on that. Obviously, I'll add my Nigerian price to that. Nigerian price to that. I'll add the Nigerian price to that little twist, and then we'll give them a quote. And then once they're happy with that quote, then what we do is then we source out everything else. Then we source out all the laborers, the carpenters, the surveyors, and everything. But we already budgeted for that, so we manage the properties from ground up. And we do anything from small properties to from anything between 100 units to 1,000 units, projects that can take up to 3 years. Okay.
So why construction? Why not retail? Why not hospitality? Why not plumbing? Why not?
Well,
why construction?
Construction is a part of all of that. Okay. Because the retail that you're going to be in, who built that building? Yeah. It needed to be built, and the reason why construction is because everything in this world is a non-stop. Everything's non-stop. So the construction side of this is that is a recession-proof. You're always going to need a property. Yeah. They're always building more flats. They're knocking down pubs to build flats, new builds. You can't go wrong with properties. And the what makes the most money is when you're in the construction side of building, because you can quote the government, you can quote anybody a different quote, and they'll pay that because it's on your time frame. Do you understand? Yeah. But then at the same time, you have to make sure you produce. But you can't go wrong with construction, with you know, with properties and with construction. So I knew that from the start. And how it all happened is that when I was a man in a van, I was slowly adding on different services and I was getting experiences. I used to work in a building site, and I was a labourer in a building site. So I then had my CSI card or whatever, like my labourer card. This is when I was grinding and I was doing my CSCS card. Yeah, I was doing my labouring and all of that stuff, and I was also being in a man van. So when I was working in the construction side, I was learning about, you know, the whole industry, and I saw the money. I was speaking to site manager, and I saw the money they was making. So I knew and I understood it because I was really good in that. You know, I was one of those guys that was just carrying the doors, one of those guys that was doing all of these stuff. Yeah. And I said, wow, that's a lot of money in the site. And I was looking at, and I was seeing all of these companies, Barclays, all of these big time companies, they source all the work out from other people. Yeah. So I said, okay. And then as my logistics company got bigger, that was the last services that we added. You know, and then that was it, really, yeah.
So you basically created your own apprenticeship?
Exactly. And this is what I'm trying to tell you. Remember when I said to you that I failed 100 times, but with all those 100 times I learned and I used it to add on to the services. So everything I've done in my life, is like I'm a sponge. Everything I've done in my life, I used those talents and those knowledges and applied it to my existing businesses and I expanded it. Yeah. You understand? So I knew about how to get contracts. I knew about how to, so we're pulling up now. Real quick, we're pulling up now to Exclusive Autos. This is the best time of the day, car shopping. Car shopping. After a good business meeting and you're punching down some numbers and, you know, come and reward yourself. You there, man? Are you okay? How are you? Yeah, I'm all right, man. This is my friend's best. We're just doing a filming of my day in my life. How you doing, my bro? You cool though, yeah? Yeah, I'm alright, man. You cool though, yeah? How you, man? You cool though, yeah?
Good, sweet.
Yeah.
Everything blessed?
Yeah, everything blessed, man. Trying to see what cars you got, man. I need a new car.
Perfect. Upgrade Porsche GT3 RS.
That's Affy's one, man. I'm not buying Affy's one. That guy this was probably wobbly. You've been sitting on it, standing on it, jumping on it. But I like a convertible one, man. Yeah. I'm a convertible guy, bro. Yeah, I'm a convertible. Bro, my one is better than that. Have you seen my one outside? My one is better than that. That's a downgrade. I want to get something else. What's this one? The Carrera 4S? Yeah. But you see the spoilers? This is the Turbo S spoilers, isn't it? No. Not the Turbo.
Similar spec to your one.
Where'd you get the spoilers from?
I'm not exactly sure. I need to double check that.
Yo, this one is nice. This is a nice spec. Oh yeah, this is clean. Bro, I might be tempted though, but it makes no sense me getting this though, innit? Exactly the same, man.
What's that tune? Came in the black one, left in the white one.
Yeah. Bro, you know that's how I am with my girls now, joking. Nah, joking. Came in the black one, left with the white one. Wow, yeah. Nah, this is, I don't know, man.
So why Porsche, bro?
It just says wealth. And they're the best daily. They drive good, the best daily supercar. And I can fit inside it. But I love these rims. So what's this one, 330? 300. And there's a 24 plate. 23. But Affy's got another one though, innit?
That's the one over there, the black one.
Have a look at it inside.
Yeah, let me go see. So yeah, so this is where I come for my car shopping. As you can see, they all know me, I'm a regular customer. You know? I'm a regular customer. You know, I like it. They know me, I have no budget. You're right. How did I forget? And he's selling already? Oh, this is fresh. This is fresh. And what's this, 330?
It's just over 100
Oh, this is fresh. This is fresh. Fucking hell. Bro, he's got a fire extinguisher in there. That's crazy. That's like, fucking hell. But even though there's those stuffs in the back, it's still comfortable. You know that?
Yeah, the buckets on these nowadays are a lot more comfortable, even for longer journeys.
And do you see one thing I like about Porsches there is, bro, I can fit in these.
It actually suits you, man.
Yeah, it suits me, innit?
Suits you to the teeth.
And girls, and they're trying to sit in the back and then scratching up the back seat of your car. Bro, that happens so many times on my Porsche. And I'm like, stupid girls, man. Nah, they can't. I'm like, yeah, try and fit in the back with them cage. You're gonna be like a locked up dog. Look at that. Look at that. They're gonna be like a locked up dog, and they're like, I can't get out. I'm like, you put yourself in that cage. Look at that, bro. This is bro. I actually feel like I'm 5'5". The seats are like, bro. The seats are like so comfortable. When I first got my Porsche, this guy was like, oh, cause I had my Mercedes, and I bought my Mercedes from him. And I was like, bro, he was like, bro, the tension you're gonna get on the Porsche is another level. Remember you were saying that, innit? Right, yeah, and I was like, no, are you serious? I was like, I got fair attention on my E53. And he was like, nah, the tension you're gonna get on this is the next level. I said, okay, cool. I said, I don't believe you, bro. When I bought the Porsche, I drove out of it, went to London, bro, I was like a celebrity. It was mad, people were just stopping me, bro. Like, my chick ratio went up so high, bro. I was being bougie with girls now. I said, nah, man, bro, it's crazy.
All of a sudden you had to filter that.
Yeah, but bro, it was mad. It's mad. And I think this one here, yeah, is another level. This one here is another level. This one here, you just came in just today? What did the guy walk out with?
No, just sold it.
How much is that going for?
I think it's 140.
140, what year is that?
2019.
Wow, that's cheap.
G800.
Oh, so it's not a G63?
No, the G800 is upgraded.
That's what you think?
Yeah, I think G-Wagons are nice, man.
140. Brabus.
You look uncomfortable though.
Do you think so?
You look uncomfortable.
What, in the G-Wagon?
Yeah.
It doesn't suit me, innit?
I don't think so.
Shit, I know, that's why I never wanted to get one. It's alright, man. It's kind of loud, isn't it? This is the cheapest out of all of them, 140. I can get this in my sleep. I can get this in my sleep, but I feel like if I get this, I'm downgraded. This is nice, man. This one is nice. 140, this is cheap. It's got to be something wrong with it if it's that cheap. It's only got no engine. I remember when I had a dream and I actually think this was my dream car. And I would have been caught dead on them.
What, Range Rover?
Yeah, they're dead.
Why'd you not like them, man?
Huh?
Why'd you not like the Range Rovers?
The people break into them easily. They change the shape every year. They look dead. It looks like a big box. No, you know what I'm saying? Nah, it's not me, man. I was never really a Range Rover kind of a person. Guys, if you want, you get your cars, come to exclusive autos. They'll look after you. A lot of celebrities come in here and get their cars. Look at that, they're selling out. They've got too many cars sold out. This is the first time I've been here in 3 or 4 years that is this empty. This is where they make dreams a reality. This is where I come, got all my cars from, and I'm potentially getting another car that is 300 bags in a week or so. Let's see. I'm gonna add that to my fleet of the Porsche, the Tesla, the R8. Yeah, I might as well. Well, I may not the Porsche because I'm gonna trade that in. So yeah, it's gonna be good anyway on my fleet. We're potentially gonna be getting a new car, fingers crossed. You know, I've got the money to put down, it's not a problem. But it's the numbers right, this is why I need to find out. I'm a bit disappointed it's not convertible, but you know, the finance guy's not picking up. You know, Sunday's probably out with his side chick. So probably out with his side chick, but hey, it's Saturday, it was expected. So now, I'm gonna do another shopping. I wanna get some perfumes, get something. I see what's popping in Selfridges. Right now we're at Oxford Circus, Oxford Street. We're about to go into Selfridges now. And I'm gonna see what new stuff they've got, new designs and what new perfumes they've got. And yeah, let's do some more shopping.
So what perfume is it, bro?
It's this brand right here. So they do the best perfumes. I pretty much got all of that one over there.
What advice do you have to a 17-year-old?
Shit, were you 17? What advice do I have for a 17? Guys, listen, this wasn't filmed, right? We just came out of Harrods. I mean, Selfridges, I'm always in Harrods, so I got Harrods in my mind. So this is just one of my toys, putting our things in the trunk. And then we've got my man, what's your name? Paul. I'm Kem, nice to meet you. What's your name? Deepak, yeah? So these guys came up to me and asked me, first they said it was a nice car, and then they asked me, what do I do for a living? And what advice do I give for a 17-year-old? So I'm gonna tell him. So the advice that I'll give to you, bro, is like, find what you're passionate about that you can make money from, and then put your little twist in it. You understand? What is it that you like to do?
Fashion.
Fashion. Is that something that you feel like you're gonna do to make your money?
Yeah, probably.
Okay, so now let me ask you another question. So you want to do fashion, you probably got other people that in your field, right, fashion designers, they're doing what you're doing. What is going to make you different from them? What are you going to put? What little sauce are you going to put to make you stand out from the rest?
I'm gonna bring in like other skills like photography, videography, marketing,
Yeah.
and then put it all in together to
Okay.
make this big brand.
Exactly. So you got it's called a unique selling point. So now you know what you need to do and how you need to do it. So my advice to you is whatever that you're going to do in life, yeah, somebody else is already doing that. But what makes you different is putting your own little sauce on it, your own little twist. Is that me, I own a logistic company, and there's a lot of people out there that got their own logistic company. And there's a lot of people out there that are doing their own logistic stuff. But what made my one more successful and what made me making the millions that I'm making at a young age is that I put my own sauce in it. Do you see where I'm coming from? So I stood out. I offered a better service. I offered a different branding. Our uniforms look on point. You know, our vehicles, the branding was a different color that catches the eye. You know what I'm saying? So when people drive around, you know, like when you see a DPD van, an Amazon van, you can relate to them, innit? You know, oh shit, that's a DPD van because they've got the logo and the branding. This is what I did, and I recruited the right team, the right people that have the same vision and the same passion as me. That was it. You know what I'm saying? So are you on Instagram?
Yeah.
Follow me on Instagram because I do a lot of mentoring and a lot of advices as well. And I've got other cards as well, man.
So you're private logistics?
Logistics, but I also on quite a few other businesses as well. Guys, that wasn't planned. This is what I get on a day-to-day basis, where they see the car, see the lifestyle, they come up to you and ask you for inspiration. You know what I'm saying? And you gotta help out. You gotta tell them what they're doing. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, listen, my life is a movie. It's a fucking movie, bro. It's a wrap. Thank you for watching and spending the day with me. Today was just like a light day. Do you understand? It was just a light day just to see what you guys, just to give you guys a little taste of how I spend my normal day off. It meant to be a day off, but as you can see, it wasn't really a day off. But thank you for watching. Listen, I've got a mentorship course coming out too. It's got a 7FM, 7-figure mentor. Should have called it 8-figure mentor, but we're gonna start off with a 7-figure mentor. Also my YouTube channel coming up as well. It's gonna be more of this. I'm gonna be happening, bros. I'm looking to take over the world, bro. I'm listening to have my own gang. So guys, I know that's you, yeah? So let's do this.